Somebody had taken the life of an angel, and I was going to find out who. Suspect number one.
Sever all the heads, let the chickens wind up dead. Skin the swine and gut the beast. Gather round, begin the feast. Well, sure, I knew her, Detective. The ballerina was beautiful. Well, at least that's what everyone says. I never had much to do with her. I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent. Sever all the heads, let the chickens wind up dead. Skin the swine and gut the beast. Gather round, begin the feast.
Saturday evening, 7 p.m., and across town, more evidence is collected.
My next suspect had various ties to prostitution, drug running, and all manner of dark and insidious after-hour activities. Even if she weren't guilty, she had eyes everywhere.
Red light, stroke the shadows in the night. Naughty hands and rubber bands. Turn on, turn on, turn on. I sure am surprised to see you, Detective. We all know I may be a number of things, but a murderer, I'm not. Innocent as the day I was born. Yes, you come around these parts many times. Well, ain't the answer obvious? Drugs, Detective. She loved her drugs.
The plot thickens for the brave detective and our boys in blue. Later that evening, he lines up his final suspect.
The body was found face down. Victim had rope marks around the neck, bruises on the arms and legs, multiple blood marks. Talk screen reporting an opiate-based drug in the system. The next suspect is bound to be guilty, even if it ain't for this crime.
Lock and stock. I got the key. Dollar, come dine with me. Fisticuffs and hugs, boy. Don't argue with your master, boy. Empire State, my golden reign. Turn the soil. Let's start again. Yes, sir, indeed. Imagine, if you will, a love that don't quite fit into postcards and Hollywood storylines. Those eyes, gray and white like a lightning storm, like some wild and perplexed Shakespearean tragedy. A push here, a scratch there, belts and bedposts until it's belt buckles, blood and bruises. There is no yardstick for love, Detective. It ain't the first flower of spring, nor the first frost of winter. It is soft skin. So soft it tears like wax paper. Fragile bones that make a man weep and then crack under the flick of a fist.
Sunday, 8 a.m. Detective Fitzpatrick lines up all the suspects and delivers his shocking conclusion.
I'm sure you're all wondering what the hell's going on. We got ourselves a dead ballerina. We got ourselves 3 suspects and a mountain of clues. Well, I'm pinning it on all of you, including myself. This place lost its soul. The streets have ice in their veins, and it's up to us to make sure that someone as pure, beautiful, and alive as the ballerina never has to resort to this. Never has to perform in silence and squalor. Never has to seek worth in abuse or drugs. Never has to be treated like a perverse sexual object. We all knew her, and in some way we all loved her. I consider this case closed to the ballerina.